Good morning, guys. Welcome to Survival Russia. So today we're gonna take a trip in the Survival Russia vehicle. I'm gonna go with my brother-in-law. We're gonna travel a little bit up north. This is gonna be the first actual test drive. See you on the road somewhere. It's gonna be interesting. On this sand road, and this is more like an endurance test, you can say. We're not really I'm not trying to test it in the terrain and the mud and so on. Now we are on a trip, as I said, 15 kilometers north. I'm with my brother-in-law there, and he found an awesome place up there yesterday. So yeah, we're gonna go in that direction and see what's happened. So far it's sort of like going alright. As you can see, this is like a main logging road. And I've actually never been here before. It's a little bit funky. We're driving about 30-40 kilometers an hour maximum. I think we have about 3 kilometers or something until we are up at our destination, so to speak. But it's going alright. It's going alright. Smaller roads now, and just saw some big game birds. I think we're gonna try and get them tomorrow. And, so far so good. Guys, so we're here at the abandoned houses, as you can see. My brother-in-law is in there. He's an architect, and we are here to get some boards, you know, something a little bit like that over there, just a little bit nicer looking. So I'm helping him to collect some and scout out some areas. He have his enduro motorcycle with him, and we're most likely gonna see a little bit to that as well. But yeah, so far. The little Survival Russia vehicle did great. Tires are working great. But I'll get a little bit to work with my brother-in-law and see you later. So while he's working up there, take a look at the little house here. It's not big at all. Most likely something like 5x5 or something. We had an oven over there. Door over there. windows. I guess that's south now. Another bigger house over there and so on. Look at the roof up there, it's awesome. I think I have to go and collect this wood up there. Let's take this roof construction apart. I mean, they're like 67 years old and bone dry. Roads, we have directions. Where's my shotgun? We have been on the excuse me, it's a soft drink. Actually, it's the Soviet variant of Coca-Cola from 1977 here. This is an awesome drink. It's natural and it's actually tastes better than the red and white thingy. Anyway, the enduro test drive is done because it was a little bit like an enduro test. I think we have been about 20 kilometers north and 20 kilometers back. And it was on relatively hard roads, as you can see. Not super hard, of course, because then it's not a test drive. I mean, there's no need to throw the poor little vehicle out on a super hard drive, and it's a good thing that I did not do that. It is an awesome drink. Anyway, what do we found out on the test drive there? I found out that something I already knew, that the engine needs a little bit more tuning in some way. It doesn't run 100% correctly, but yeah, that takes some special instruments. Maybe I have to get them, maybe I have to get the mechanic to look it over, I don't know, we'll find out. I of course also knew that it would drive pretty well. I mean, it's just sand and some mud pits and whatever. But we found out something very, very important that we'll take a look at. We have a little bit more dirt on the vehicle than normal. But what I found out is that the larger wheels actually touches somewhere sometimes. It's actually worse in the rear where it's the lightest, which is really, really weird. It seems that the rear wheel is bumping up here. Maybe down there I cleaned off a little bit, but it doesn't look like it, I'm not sure. But it definitely looks like it bumps on the top. You'll see we have quite a lot of room to cut off if that is the case. Yeah, and excuse me the sound of the grass cut over there. My in-laws are visiting, and city folks, they have to get out and do something country. So they are cutting grass and looking for mushrooms, which is not here, and all sorts of funky stuff. So yeah, that's just how it is. Maybe it goes on the cam that it's bulging out a little bit up here. I think that the rear wheel is hitting up here a little bit. It's actually also hitting the fender or the wheel well, or what we call it, at the front. And that is actually less awesome. It doesn't hit the front as much as in the rear, because I mean it makes a really, really crazy sound when it hits in the rear. It sounds like metal to metal or something, but it's not. It's just the rear wheel touching something while it's turning, so it sounds pretty mad. Anyway, it's definitely bumping on here, and as you can see, we have a seam here where the sheet metal has been bended inwards, right? And this is a really sharp corner, and it have actually cut a little bit into the tire threading here. Not too bad. I think I'm just gonna get the angle grinder out, and hopefully that will solve the problem. It's a little bit the same over here. It's not as bad, but I can definitely feel that right here we have this seam And we can see some slide marks. As many of you might know, I actually have the lift kit, the body lift kit that will lift the vehicle. I think it's 45 or 50 millimeters, something like 2 inches, which should do the trick. But I would really like to not have to mount this lift kit now. So I think I'll try and see if I can trim it down with the angle grinder and solve the problem that way. It would be alright to fit it. Maybe I have to do it. Maybe it's gonna be a weekend project with my brother-in-law and his friend, our common friend, is coming tomorrow also. So yeah, we'll see. But yeah, it would be nice not to have to fit it now. Also, there was a viewer commenting that I was still walking. Where's the Survivor Russia vehicle and so on? I answered him, but maybe many of you are wondering, why am I not using it more? And because it have to be tested. I have to find out how it performs, if there's any things that have to be tweaked with, and there are. And many of the places you've seen me in before with at the campsites and so on, you'll not go there with any vehicle unless it's extremely expensive logging vehicle or something like that. Because, I mean, yeah, it's a nice little vehicle, but it'll definitely not be able to go those places. For the vehicle, I'll have to find other places, and that's was what I scouted a little bit for today. So that's of course gonna be something different, but as you can see, with the Survivor Russia vehicle, I already discovered an awesome area today that I have actually never been in. It's really strange. As I said, I think it's the third time I say it now. Many of you guys, by the way, have requested longer videos and so on, so I hope that you are recognizing that I actually have put my upload time up to 10 minutes instead of about 7 minutes. So now I'm making 10 minutes or plus 10-minute videos. To make them much longer is not really good for YouTube, not always anyway. I think that's it, guys. Please check the link in the description and consider supporting the channel and all that good stuff. Share, subscribe, bell, like, and yeah, until next time, get out and train, get it done, do something awesome. See you in the next one, guys, and thank you for your time and support.